Yes, hit the boulevard and hit my dance. Everybody wanna be the boss, but they can't. But they motherfucking can't. I go over everything like ranch, going up across the map, heating up like climate change.
Absolute meltdown.
Welcome to Couch Chats with Nikki and Scar. And Millie and Harley. For Wellness Month, we thought it'd be really fun to actually trial a lot of health hacks. We see so many being used by so many different people every day, and we think, why not try them ourselves?
So basically for the whole month, we're going to be documenting our own personal experiences of it through video, through blogs, through IGTVs.
We're going to give you guys some feedback, I guess, if you want to try it personally, at least see how we feel about it, and you may want to try it at home, so give it a go.
My calendar said 9 AM ice baths. 9:02, half blown up, freaking bath with no water or ice in it.
I go over anything like ranch. Facts. Think I want a yacht and a ranch. Yes.
I think Mark was filling it with ice.
I think it's another 3 hours of time. Hey, what do you reckon? That's half blown up.
It's not half blown up.
Yeah, it is.
I pumped it with my foot all morning.
Did you have some disco music going?
I was like,
Pump it up, you gotta pump it up. Did you know, pump it up, you got to pump it up. Pump it up, you got to pump it up.
Curious George, I hop in the Porsche, 5 in a horse, I'm ready for war. I'm coming for ghosts, to turn to ghost, I need to know everything. Be surprised at the info you get is by letting them talk, so I'm letting them talk. Gotta keep quiet, maneuver in silence, then let them in talk. If they body another one body, this is how it go. I got some secrets I'm shaking the game, so this
We need tunes.
You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up.
What's the purpose of this?
So ice baths, anti-inflammatory. Some more so about stepping out of our comfort zone. We're going to see who's going to tap out first. Let's go, Chad! I'll do a bit of start. Come on, team!
Come on, Scar.
Yes, Scarlett. I took some ice with me.
Really breathing slow.
Put your hand on that.
Breathe out.
Yeah, let's go. It's like everything, like your muscles freeze, my mouth's like, ooh.
Yeah, a little bit apprehensive. I'm really keen to just get in there and get it over and done with, to be honest.
Let's go. Deep breath in, out.
How'd you go, Shell?
They'll be fine.
I am actually really warm now I got out. So before I got in, I was like freezing in my hoodie and full of energy.
How's Rusty's heart going, bro?
He's basically the same as when he first went in. So he went up to high 120s for a little bit, but now he's controlling himself, which is good. 3, 2, 1.
Go, get out! Oh my god, I'm so scared.
Look at that.
Lashes in, straight in, right. Yes. Nice.
That's totally why I got out.
Oh yeah, totally.
My hands.
That's honestly, it's all about your breathing. So you have to like go slow, like through your nose, out through your mouth.
Well, Wim Hof says to go.
Stillness. Stillness is the key.
All of Instagram is cheering you on.
Yes, right in. Nice. Good job. Nice
Let's
job.
go.
Very good, guys.
Bro, I can't move my hands. Dude, I can't feel them.
Does someone want to count me down 60? Because I feel like I want to get out. Let's go.
Oh, that water moving hurts. Come on, Bryce. You're right. You're a nice shade of red.
good job.
Alright, come on.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, this is fucking hard.
That first like 30 to 60 seconds is rough.
Yeah. You're not going to be able to use any of this.
Oh shit. I feel great. Everyone
Feel
should do
good?
it. This is all I ever wanted.
and warm.
Oh, he's a good boy. He's such a good boy. He's such a good boy.
How are we feeling, Brass? Slowly getting feeling back in my hands and feet.
I feel like I've got energy now. Yeah, I feel so much better getting it.
Easier to talk, but man, I'm stoked. I feel like so energized.
The minute you make any sort of like, micro movements, your whole body just experiences so much pain.
Full of energy. I'm like, just want to do stuff.
My toes went numb, my hands went numb, and just all the water around me was warm, but the minute like someone kept getting in and out, it was freezing.
Afterwards, you just feel like, I feel very, it sounds weird, but a good word for it is alive.
I'd definitely recommend it. If for nothing else, just the mental challenge of just pushing your body and your mind to almost a breaking point.
I'd recommend it because if you haven't tried it before, it's actually really good for your muscles and helps you relax.
I actually kind of enjoyed it as much as the pain was there. I just was thinking about the long run and like the benefits I'm going to get from it, and yeah, I definitely would recommend it. You just feel so much more awake and, as Joel said earlier, alive.
I would definitely recommend it. I feel like it would be cool to do as like a regular thing, maybe like once a week or twice a week. I think after training or after some sort of like physical exercise would be really good, like so you're already a little bit hot and sweaty and like amped up to jump in.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling a little bit tired, to be honest. I feel like there was so much adrenaline initially that, and my body's not used to it, that maybe it was quite a big event. But yeah, overall, still really good.
I did my session this morning.
Did you?
Pretty much sat on the seat and just hugged it.
Yeah.
I was like, he's at 10 centimeters away, so I was like sitting there, just like resting against my head and just sitting on the seat. I did put my balls on it.
No private parts, please. My face has got to go near them. God, it's like a party. Red light party.
Alright, who's next?
Someone jump in.
I'll go in next if you want.
No balls on
Oh,
the
I do that in the evening.
I need to buy sanitizer to like rub it down after eating.
No, don't worry, I'm rubbing it down already. No. Okay, jokes aside, Alira, can I ask about the infrared and then the near infrared that the light produces?
Yeah.
Or the red light?
Yep.
Which is better, or do I just put both on?
They're different. So red light affects your skin, the outer layer more. Infrared light penetrates deeper, so that's more so under the skin. So
Okay.
for skin health, like healing wounds or anti-aging, you would use red light. But it does both at the same time, so you may as well just do them both.
Excellent.
How do you feel, champ?
I feel really good. I've had a bit of back pain lately, and I've found like the last 2-3 times I've done it, it's helped with a bit of inflammation and my pain seems to be reduced.
How do you feel?
Considerably refreshed. So this morning was my first time ever trying red light therapy. And I'll admit I was a bit skeptical at first, like because everyone's talked about it and I was like, it's just red lights. But after Alira explained it to me and I actually got in here and sat in front of it, so I did like 5 minutes front, 5 minutes back, I really, really enjoyed it.
So that was actually my second time using infrared therapy, doing infrared therapy. I tried it for the first time last night, and I'd actually trained yesterday morning. And today is when I really tend to feel it, like especially if we're doing upper back work, I really feel it in my lats and up into the traps and everything. So I did it knowing that. I did it last night and then again this morning, and like today I'm just feeling like really loose. I don't have any muscle tension in the back. So it's hard to say whether that's a direct result of the red light or not, but I feel like it's definitely helped.
Honestly, I kind of always thought like red light is kind of like a bit of a gimmick almost, but I thought I'm not sleeping at all at the moment. I probably get max 3 hours of like disturbed sleep a night, and Alira just has been boasting about how good the benefits are to help you sleep. So I'm really interested to see how this goes over the next week, to see if my sleep improves or if I can at least sleep through a full night even, which would be really nice. So especially for me being social media manager, I'm constantly on my phone, on my laptop. So I guess spending 11, 12 hours a day looking at a screen that emits blue light. So this will be really interesting to see how it counteracts that over the week.
Let's take the feet mat width apart. We're going to find a deep rotation through thoracic. Left arm, reach for right leg. Again, wherever makes sense for you.
Just gonna do some filming. Do you need an assist?
Yeah, probably, but yeah.
Come up into like a higher spot. Now slowly release your hands onto your mat. Your hands to your heart center. And all together we say namaste. And turn to one another. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you.
So we just wrapped up a yoga class at BYS, which is always the highlight of the week. I really enjoy the yoga. Like, we usually do a super mellow yin style class. And first thing in the morning, I find it really helps just get you started for the day. It's almost like a meditation, so you feel super relaxed. And just like attacking the day from that perspective without the stress in the morning. I find it really helpful.
I'm really bad at stretching after my workouts during the week, so doing yoga here is really beneficial because I probably wouldn't do it otherwise. And it's always such a nice release afterwards. And then, but my favourite part is probably the meditation bit at the end, when we just kind of relax and chill out, and you can sort of set your focus for the rest of the day and the rest of the week.
It's really relaxing, but it's also really nice because I've got a really bad shoulder and like my shoulder blades. So when we did the block in between the shoulder blades, it helped release it, which was really nice, and yeah, give it a little bit of pressure release, so that was good.
Who is in some form of pain? What do we got? Headaches? Knee?
Headaches, shoulder, back.
Just back? I like how it's just, yeah. Really, it's pretty crazy how quickly we put up with the regular pains, aches and pains. Oh, no, I've got this and I've got that, and then we just go on with our days, live with it, you know. So you just think it's part of life, when really, if we increase the awareness around it and start changing a couple of little habits, then that doesn't have to be the reality. Like, we can live pain-free. All right, 3, 2, 1, and time on. What I want you to focus on is breathing. 3,
Yeah, feel it in the grip.
2, and done. Lovely.
Spaghetti.
Now, number 2 is the squat. So this position here, awesome squat. Good squat. Oh, heels it down. Stage 1 I try to get people to is to be able to do this position for 5 minutes pain-free. You can work in this position. Laptop, change your height, squeeze the bum again, and then rolling up. Tell me that doesn't feel good. All the nerves which innervate your arm and shoulder stem from your upper neck. For every centimetre it sits forward, this sits forward over this, 8 pounds or roughly 4 kilos of extra weight which is distributed between your shoulder blades. That's why if your head's in this position, this is forward, we start to get the pain here. Just wanted to share that.
I think my main takeaway from what we did with Jackson was that there's never going to be like a perfect opportunity or situation where you can set aside like an hour a day or whatever just to like train or focus on your movement or body. So my main takeaway was just small amounts can over time equate to like big changes in yourself and your body. I would 100% recommend working with Jackson or someone similar to just address all the issues with your body, focusing on the movement. Like you said in the session, like you don't want to be getting to like retirement and you're kind of like crippled or whatever. So yeah, super important to focus on.
It was really good. It was really informative. I think, see, I'm doing it now. I think even we forget most way through the day, like we're all just sitting there typing and we don't really focus on our actual health during the day. Like sitting up can be such a difference to how your day goes. It could be productivity. It could be how you feel at the end of the day if you end up going home and just sitting on the couch because you just don't have enough energy because you're just feeling like a lump of shit. Can I say that? 100% would recommend.
Just actually moving throughout the day, I think, is the most important thing. We get so focused on our work and we literally don't leave our seats sometimes. So just knowing the importance of actually getting up and moving around and
The stretches were great. Everything he taught us, just basic movements that we should really be practicing so that we're not feeling pain. Yes, definitely recommend it.
So to be 100% honest, man, this morning I was super skeptical. Like I always see Joel behind the camera, coming down here every day doing movement stuff, and to me, like I'm into yoga and stuff like that, but it just looks like a bit of nonsense. It's just like stretching the neck and like rolling around, and I was like, oh. But when Jackson came in and we had a good chat to him, and he sort of gave us a lot of education about what it actually does to your body, and especially like this area for like sitting at the desk, and just doing a few of the different movement exercises, like I was actually amazed, especially the one up against the wall where you're like pressing your neck into the wall and just stretching out like this whole area in the top of your spine. Yeah, it's unreal. And obviously it's more of a long-term thing, so like doing movement every day sort of stacks up and it's like a compound effect. So yeah, really keen to try it at least for a month, see how I feel, and then if I love it, keep going.
I go over anything like ranch, facts. Think I want a yacht and a ranch, yes. Hit the boulevard and hit my dance. Everybody wanna be a boss, but they can't. But they motherfucking can't. I go over everything like ranch, going up across the map, heating up like climate change. Hold on, touch the thermostat.